Hello and welcome to episode 43 of the podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
And we are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering your favorite and unknown comic books, anime, games, and more weekly. We appreciate you being here and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight. We are going over the cult classic almost at this point, the 2005 Constantine. But before we do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow us on Odyssey, Rumble, and more. Or you can go to Coffee Brain Coffee, promo code KOE Podcast for 10% off. But let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, so we are going over Constantine, mostly because it has been green-lighted, basically, or at least basically green-lighted for a sequel to it. And Keanu Reeves will be reprising his role as Constantine.
Should have a beard and a fucking bob cut like he does in John Wick. John Constantine.
John Constantine.
not the blonde one. I'm from a different dimension.
Yeah. But see, the sad thing...
I'm American too. I'm not British. Vastly different, John Constantine.
Vastly different, but I still think out of the three... he's probably the better one when you go back and actually watch it. Because you have the DC Legends of Tomorrow, which is part of the Arrowverse crap. And that John Constantine was, it wasn't bad, but...
I'm John Constantine. I can't even do a British accent.
John Constantine, right? You got him, and then you got Jonah Constantine, which is from Sandman, where it's a woman.
Oh, that was a Constantine?
No, it's supposed to be Constantine, yes.
Cool.
So, but out of the three... I don't know. Keanu Reeves, he can play an asshole pretty well.
I chew gum now because I can't do any more cigarettes.
So it's got a runtime of 121 minutes. It had a budget of between $70 and $100 million. And at the box office, it brought in $230 million.
Nice.
So not too bad.
Nice chunk of change for him.
Yeah.
They're like, it's not enough. We need more. We need $1 billion every movie now.
Well, considering that whenever it came out, it was ranked a 5 out of 10. It was not ranked very high at all. And then it became kind of like one of those underground type things where people started watching it, they liked it, and then it became kind of like a what's the word for it? Not cold classic, but I can't think.
I don't know. I don't have even that. Cold classic is usually the word for it, isn't it?
Is it called classic?
I think so.
You know what I'm talking about, though, where it's kind of like one of those kind of like how Pulp Fiction became, it followed not by the masses of the original thing, but then when you look back on it, everybody watches it because it's one of those kind of movies to watch now. But it was directed by Francis Lawrence. He also directed I Am Legend, and he directed 3 of the Hunger Game films.
I thought there was only 3 of the Hunt, or was it 4?
I think it's 4. It was parts 1 and 2, I think.
Basically all of them.
Yeah, he directed all of those. We have Keanu Reeves as John Constantine. We have Connor Dillon Wren as a young John Constantine. We have Quinn Bunnell as a child Constantine.
Hey, fucking, I don't remember there's many Constantines in the movie, honestly. I just remember him, Keanu Reeves.
We have Rachel Weisz as Angela Dodson.
It's my girl.
And she also played Isabel in the movie. We have White. She's also playing Mammon, which is the demon.
Yeah.
We have Shia LaBeouf playing Chaz Kramer.
I'm Shia LaBeouf. I lost my damn mind. I'm Shia LaBeouf.
We have Tilda Swinton as Gabriel. We have Pruitt Taylor Vince as Father Hennessy. We have Jimon Alonso. Hang on. I'm going to butcher this name. So
Sounds like the name of the actual character, not the person playing the character.
Jimon Hounsou, which is Papa Midnight in the movie.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's Shazam. It's the wizard.
Is it?
Yeah.
Same dude then. Gavin Rossdale as Balthazar. We have Peter Stormare as Lucifer. Max Baker as B-Man. We have Francis Guinan as Father Garrett. Jose Zuniga as Detective Weiss as partner, I guess. Jesse Ramirez as Manuel. April Grace as Dr. Archer. And let's see. And I'm going to butcher this one as well. Tanoa Reed as the bouncer at Midnight's Club.
So, well, what animal is this? It's like seven frogs. Or some random. Like, what card is this? Like the Ace of Spades or some random card selection.
Shia LaBeouf could never figure it out.
No.
He's like, oh, no, you ain't coming through. All right, so we begin the movie. We start off in Mexico as a scavenger recovers the tip of the spear that pierced Christ from a ruined church. Basically, this spear is the spear of destiny in DC Comics. It's one of the few things that can actually hurt the Spectre in DC Comics. I like out of everything, the spear of destiny, and it was owned by the Nazis. So
the fucking Nazis had it.
Yeah, mostly like in the old JSA comics from the 1940s and 50s. That's where the spear of destiny was first debuted, is in JSA. Jeez. When they were fighting Hitler, where you had Superman punching Hitler and stuff like that. The same thing like with Captain America in that same era. Alrighty, we have he's getting this and becoming possessed, and he takes it to Los Angeles. There, cynical occult expert John Constantine, he's exorcising a demon from a young girl after witnessing its attempt to come through her to Earth, something that should be impossible because of a treaty between heaven and hell. Basically, God and the devil in this universe made a wager to see how many people they could convert to go to heaven or hell, but they couldn't have direct interference in the world itself.
Yeah.
Which is a good concept. But I don't see God playing games, but sure, we'll go with that. Suffering from terminal lung cancer, Constantine meets the half-breed, as he calls him, the half-breed angel Gabriel, to request an extension to his life in exchange for his work deporting hell's forces. Gabriel responds that performing good deeds for selfish reasons will not secure his way into heaven. And basically she looks at her, she's like, you're fucked.
So sorry, Constantine, I'll see you in heaven. Or no, I guess he goes to hell, doesn't he?
That's where
he's technically...
Yeah, he's supposed to be going to hell. The reason being is that apparently whenever he was a kid, he tried to commit suicide.
Yeah, remember?
So, yeah.
Didn't that give him his abilities in this world?
Yes, it made it to where he could see the beings or whatever. Elsewhere, we have Detective Angela Dodson is investigating the death of her twin sister, Isabel, who leapt from a psychiatric hospital roof. Angela refuses to believe her sister, a devout Catholic, would commit suicide and condemn herself to hell. Watching security footage, Angela hears Isabel say Constantine and seeks out his assistance after hearing that.
Remember that image? Like, she's turning around to the camera and she's like, Constantine.
Yeah.
And then she fucking...
And then she just jumps.
Yeah, she just fucking dips.
So, wouldn't that creep you out though if you looked at the camera? It's like, Constantine.
Like, fuck.
And then to look at the camera before you...
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. He refuses to help until he witnesses demons pursuing Angela and fends him off. Basically, where the street lights and stuff start going off whenever they're standing in front of Virgin Mary.
Oh yeah, remember there was like those little shadow creatures.
Yeah.
And he fucking he puts some cloth on his hand. He lights it, and he's like, "Yeah, take that."
It's like, cover your eyes. Just.
I guess a flash grenade would have done the same thing.
Pretty much. He uses a ritual to see Isabel in hell and confirms that she killed herself, where he looks into the cat's eyes.
I remember that because he came back, he was fucking scorched.
He's like, I'm hungry.
Wasn't he like smoking? Like his whole body was on fire?
Yeah, because he like burned all the water off of him.
Yeah.
Like he was actually in hell the entire time. Not just the like spirit version in hell, but his actual body. Right. Constantine tells...
If I remember that scene before when he tells her to leave, doesn't he fucking put a spider under a cup and like, not welcome to my world. He fucking blows a bunch of cigarette smoke.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The spider's all fucked up, like coldest motherfucker. And then Dawson ends up letting it out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, bitch, that's a Black Widow. It's gonna kill me.
That's hilarious. Constantine tells Angela that he committed suicide as a teenager because he was traumatized by seeing supernatural creatures, and though he was revived...
Oh, wait, he saw him before that?
He saw him before.
Okay, never mind that.
Though he was revived, when he dies, he is condemned to hell because of it.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah, pretty much. And apparently, he was dead for like 2 minutes, but it was years in hell. at the same, like the time moves slower.
Damn. Years.
Years in hell. At the morgue, Constantine's friend, Father Hennessy, discovers a symbol on Isabel's wrist, but is killed by the half-breed demon Balthazar.
Hennessy's that one that has that weird ability to like
where he can sense the dead or whatever, basically, but like where he drinks alcohol to like calm himself down.
to keep it from affecting him.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he makes him stop drinking. And he's fucking going through all these newspapers. Yeah. And he fucking catches one of those newspapers. This is the one.
Yeah. And the way Balthazar kills him is that after he goes to the morgue where Isabel is, he touches her, like, I guess, arm or something like that. I can't remember. Where the symbol starts reappearing back on her arm again. And he's needing a drink as soon as that happens.
That weird thing where like he was drinking, but it was nothing coming out in his mind.
Yeah.
But he's like legit fucking drowning himself.
Yeah.
That shit still traumatizes me to this day. I'm like, man.
That would suck so bad too. Like where it's like, I need to drink something. And it just like...
And like it's just empty.
Yep. After that, Constantine and Angela discover Hennessy carved the symbol into his hand.
Oh yeah, that shit fucking freaked me out too. He's like,
where he's gouging it.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Just write it down on a piece of fucking paper.
Stop gouging your hand out. Angela finds a clue hidden in Isabel's hospital room concerning a chapter of Hell's Bible after that. Basically, apparently, Isabel and Angela used to leave messages for each other on the mirrors.
Windows? Oh, yeah, little mirrors.
Yeah. Or you have Constantine, where did she leave it? Where did she leave the message?
And she's like, right here. Just breathe all over.
The hot breath.
Yeah.
And apparently there is 21 chapters to the that Bible verse in the Hell's Bible.
That's it?
Yeah.
They lacking.
21 of the same, like...
Oh,
there's in the normal Bible, there's 17 verses to that chapter specifically, and this one there's 21.
Oh.
Because it shows about how the son of Satan will come back to earth, and not just about Christ ending the world. Before being killed by Balthazar, Constantine's ally, B-Man, tells the pair the symbol represents the Antichrist, Mammon, Lucifer's son, and the chapter prophesizes him usurping his father and conquering the earth using a powerful psychic and divine assistance. The psychic Isabel killed herself to stop Mammon. So that was the whole point, that she actually jumped from the roof because she didn't want to be possessed.
Yeah.
Angela reveals that she possessed powers like Isabel, but repressed them to avoid being deemed insane like her sister. So she left her sister there just to dry. She hung her out to dry. It's like...
Damn, man, you want to live a normal life?
Yeah.
Being a cop?
Well, apparently, whenever they were kids, Isabel's like, tell him you see him too. Tell him, Angela. And she's like, I don't see nothing. Just left
like,
her
bro,
out.
you crazy.
And apparently she repressed it for so long she quit seeing them.
Okay.
Constantine helps Angela reawaken her powers by inducing a near-death experience and uses them to find Balthazar.
Fucking holds her down in a fucking tub, and she's like, she's trying to fight. Until he puts he's like, here, just lie down in this fucking tub.
You got to be fully submerged.
Yeah, full of water. And then he puts his arm on her chest, and then she's like chilling for a second. Then she tries to get up, and he's like, no. And he keeps her pressed down because he never said anything, right?
Yeah.
Just fucking presses all her, and keeps her down, right? And then she fucking fights for her life to get out of the water.
And it doesn't work, and then time slows down.
Yeah, time slows down.
And the tub breaks.
She's like, I see what happened, or some shit. And John's like, my tub, where am I going to bathe now? Damn it.
And it was an old piece of shit tub, dude.
Man.
Then we have Constantine. He goes to interrogate Balthazar and learns that the blood of Christ on the tip of the spear is Mammon's divine assistance, and Angela has been chosen as the new host. An unseen entity destroys Balthazar and abducts Angela, who becomes possessed by Mammon. With the help of the witch doctor Papa Midnight, Constantine induces vision.
The baller name.
Papa Midnight?
Yeah.
What was it? He grabs him by the chest, shoves his hands into like the inside of his ribs, and it's like, not in my house.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, ah, fuck. That's just like a regular move. You could do somebody
Just not in my house.
just fuck him up for no reason.
That would suck, dude.
You know, like when people hit you with their tip of their fingers on the side of your belly.
Yeah.
That shit fucking kills.
So imagine
It going all up into your fucking gut.
he basically sits in a electric chair.
Yeah.
And Midnight shocks it basically.
Doesn't he's like, "Are you ready?" He's like, "No." And he fucking shocks him anyway.
Like he's been waiting to do that shit.
Man, yeah, that's what it looked like.
So with
Are you ready? Like, no. Are you gonna get ready?
and he spit the shit on the floor too. The alcohol.
Oh yeah. What do you drink that for?
I think he just wanted to drink the alcohol and spit it everywhere.
Weird.
So with Midnight's help, Constantine induces visions to locate Angela at the psychiatric hospital. Alongside his driver and apprentice, Chase Kramer.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I'm Chase Kramer.
Like, Constantine, I drove a taxi. You fucked up my taxi with that big ass mirror.
And he's like, I told you to move it.
Yeah, like in the beginning of the movie, that girl that was getting possessed by a demon, John Constantine trapped it in a mirror.
Yeah.
And threw that bitch out the window.
Because he looked out the window, he's like, move the car.
And he fucking just tosses the mirror and the shit. I don't know where you find that big ass 300-pound mirror is what it looked like.
And then at the beginning too, that one jackass that he said, don't look to every person. The one Mexican dude, I'm going to look.
I don't remember.
And he became super aged, super fast.
Did he?
Yeah, and died.
Shit.
And he's like, I'm going to look.
I'm gonna look. I'm old as fuck now. I'm an old man. Imagine him throughout the whole movie harassing John. He's, stop making. I need your help. I'm old. And he's like, I told you not to look.
But I had to look.
I would have kept it running with that old man constantly bothering Constantine. It's like, why are you gonna change me from being an old man?
Give me my life back,
Like, no, damn it, you're old. It's your fault.
He told him don't look though, and he looked.
It's hard. Like Indiana Jones said, "Don't look," and no one looked. So
Exactly.
Those Nazis looked. And what happened to them?
Well, their faces melt off. That's the biggest difference. So we have Constantine and Chase seemingly exorcise Mammon from Angela, because apparently the demon possessed her.
Mm-hmm.
But Chase is killed by the unseen force, revealed to be Gabriel whenever
I forgot
Constantine...
the kid died.
Yeah, he died.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, where he got thrown to the floor, to the ceiling, to the floor, to the ceiling, to the floor, to the ceiling, and then down.
Damn.
All by Gabriel.
Didn't John have this badass fucking cross shotgun or some shit?
Yeah, with the dragon breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is fucking beautiful.
That's how he melted the mirror whenever he went to go interrogate Balthazar. He shot it through the mirror at him.
Oh yeah, like it fucked up his face. So you saw like his actual demon half, didn't you?
He was like, I was born in the fire.
That shit kind of hurt though anyway. It's kind of weird.
Although I do have to admit that was really good prosthetics that they used to...
Make his face look demonic.
Yeah, it was really good.
Actually, production note, that's his actual face. They had to put a human face over his face.
Right. After it's revealed to be Gabriel, resentful at God's favoritism for humanity and forgiveness for even the most wicked, Gabriel intends to unleash hell on earth so that those who survive will become truly worthy of his love.
You bitch.
Gabriel tosses Constantine aside through glass and everything, and where he slides up against double doors.
Damn.
And basically, she prepares to, or he, whatever the hell they're representing Gabriel at this point as, androgynous, it prepares to pierce Angela with the spear tip to unleash Mammon unto the world. Desperate, Constantine commits suicide again.
Yeah, I
by
remember.
slitting his wrist, knowing that Lucifer will personally come up to collect him. And that was a really horrible scene too, with all that like black tarry goop and shit coming down when Lucifer appeared.
Oh, from it. Yeah, he was wearing white. No shoes for some reason.
Yeah.
He looked like a homeless person.
So you have time pauses in Constantine. He convinces Lucifer to intervene and stop Mammon.
Didn't he fucking sit down or some shit?
Yeah, he did.
And then like he starts patting his feet around. Yeah, I got Constantine. That's the weirdest shit I remember. He starts fucking doing a little tippy tap while he's sitting down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
And it's funny too, because whenever Constantine needed a cigarette, He's like, just one more, I'm gonna die anyway.
Oh yeah, he couldn't fucking turn the lighter on because his fucking blood was all gone from his hands. Yeah,
Well, his wrists were messed up to where he
Yeah.
had the ligaments in his
he's
wrist.
like, I got you, bro.
But he had to fuck with him a little bit. He's like,
Basically, yeah.
And then he did not believe Constantine whenever Constantine said, so how's your son doing? He's like, oh, the family's good. He's like, well, he's with Gabriel. He's like, oh, sure. He's like, what, 20 more seconds? Turn around, they're over there. One of the weirdest parts is when Lucifer walks to go where Gabriel was, he like explodes the glass out.
Yeah.
And just it's like,
So over dramatic as fuck.
something you would expect from Lucifer, what you would expect him to do. Gabriel ineffectually attempts to smite Lucifer, which is one of the funniest things I've seen, where it's like, I will smite you, Lucifer.
Didn't she get her fucking wings blown off?
Right after that, because Lucifer's, somebody doesn't have your back. Because she has no powers anymore.
Yeah.
And Lucifer burns away Gabriel's wings before banishing Mammon back to hell. Lucifer offers to restore Constantine to life for his assistance, but he instead asks that Isabel be sent to heaven instead.
Yeah.
Yay, nice person.
It was actually calling Constantine like done. Like there was no big fanfare.
No, it was like
okay,
done.
she's there. I 100% promise. Pinky swear.
Lucifer releases Isabel, but Constantine begins ascending to heaven for his selfless sacrifice.
No, doesn't he like try to drag him away?
He does
He
at
gets
first.
too heavy for him.
Like where the whole tile starts smashing
Yeah, like
together
it's
and
like
rippling.
crushing under him.
Yeah.
He's like, you heavy son of a bitch. What the hell happened?
And then Constantine just starts going up towards the clouds. And he turns around and flips them off.
And then the big fuck you to Constantine happened next, isn't it?
Yeah, infuriated, Lucifer restores Constantine to life and removes his cancer from his lungs.
Man, when he pulled out those fucking lungs, they were fucking, or I guess it was just like the cancer, right?
Yeah, the black cancer.
Fucking gross.
Believing that in time he will prove he belongs in hell. And
But does it actually save him now? Like he's guaranteed to go to heaven.
no, because he got restored back to life. So basically Lucifer thought that Constantine does so many fuck ups all the time that he's going to fuck up before he gets back to heaven again.
But if he dies,
automatically, he's going straight to heaven.
but then if he dies like a little bit later, he still goes to heaven, doesn't he?
Yes, but that's,
Lucifer's banking that he won't.
he will fuck up again before he dies.
Enough of a fuck up that he'll go to hell.
Yes.
So that's a heavy bank to be betting on.
But he's got precedence apparently because look, he's committed suicide twice.
And then there's that fucking thing where like he's like doing that monologue, Constantine is, and he's like doing that thing like he's like smack like when smokers hit their cigarettes
Yep.
before they open a new pack, and like, oh, he's smoking again, and the camera pans to me, he's like, oh, you're chewing gum. He's fucking chewing like you smacking your gum like it's a fucking pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. But right after he's returned back to life, he punches the shit out of Gabriel before leaving.
Oh yeah, she says like
You could have shot me, Constantine.
yeah, but you didn't. That means you're improving. And shit, fucking teeth falling out.
He's like, this called pain. Get used to it.
Man.
And then he entrusts Angela with securing the Spear of Destiny.
I'd be like, what? No, what do you mean, Angela? Give it to Papa Midnight.
Well, I think Papa Midnight is a demon, I think.
Thought it was human.
I can't remember because I think he was a half-breed too.
Oh, give it to somebody that's keep it yourself. Don't give it to some random woman that just barely understands the world that they fight in.
Yeah.
Give it to someone with some clout that can actually protect it. Yeah, give it to Doctor Strange. I'm sure Doctor Strange is around there somewhere.
And then at the very end, in like the post-credit scene, we have Constantine is visiting what's his name? Kramer's grave, and he's witnessing him turning into an angel-like form, leaving the gravesite.
That's nice.
Yep.
Kramer's that kid, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He should have gone to hell. Shia LaBeouf?
At this point, probably.
So fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand him any episode of that. Any scene he had.
Just annoying as hell.
I don't know. Just his character rubbed me the wrong way. Didn't one of them use? Was it him or was it Constantine that blessed the water
He did.
in the fire extinguishers, like the fire, like
Yeah, well, they put the Holy Cross into the water tank on top of the building,
yeah, and then they
and it became all holy water.
all the water. What are those? The spring? The fire sprinklers.
Fire sprinklers, yeah. Where John, he comes up, he's like, "You need to leave now, or else he's gonna send you all back to hell." He's like, "Hi, my name's John."
That was a smart move to, instead of just running in there, just shooting everybody.
Yeah, just holy water everywhere.
Yeah, just like that's how you win fights, people. You outsmart your opponent.
Yeah, I see. I liked it though because it was one of the few movies that you actually get to see. What's his name? Keanu Reeves actually play like the asshole character, because most of the time he's just kind of like the sad character for the most part. Like even in John Wick, like his dog died, so he's sad. Like sad, angry. It's never.
It's never like something.
Like he's not pure asshole, for the most part.
There is one movie where. Where he's home alone, right? His wife, kids are out of town, and these two young girls, young women, not girls, but they come to his house, and they it's so weird. Like they just make themselves at home, right?
Yeah.
They're showering and they're in the shower, they're ass naked. They keep being all seductive with him, right? They hook up with him, then they bury him in the backyard up to his neck. Then they play the video and leave it there for him to watch, right as his wife is getting there. Apparently, what these girls do is that they go to men's houses and they ruin their marriage, like that's revenge for something. I can't remember what it was for, right? And Keanu Reeves is just pissed, right? It's just a video of him banging the chick.
Yeah.
His wife's coming. There's nothing he can do. So when she sees the video, he's fucked. And he's like, "Oh, you can't do that. You suck my dick. You can't do it. You suck my dick." That was the last line of the movie. "You suck my dick." It's Keanu Reeves screaming, "You suck my dick. How can you do this to me? No, no." It's such a weird movie. "You can't do this to me. You sick dick. You suck. You can't do this." It's so fucking weird
and just random.
Yeah, like what? They didn't have to go to his house to I guess they wanted to prove that all men cheat and they're all horrible people. So they just go there and just ruin men's lives. They don't kill him, or I guess maybe they did get into a fight or physical altercation after he found out they had sinister intentions.
Yeah,
but it's such a comedic level it gets to. Like he's buried up to his head, up to his neck, so he's not actually gonna die or anything,
right?
Unless it starts raining, he starts fucking drowning in the rain.
His wife covers his head with the bucket.
Yeah, or like
you're dead now.
They just leave the video propped up on a phone. I don't know if it's his phone or whose phone, of him banging one of the chicks. He's just so mad, like, "You can't, no." It's so I'll check it out and talk about it later. But I mean, I just gave you the best part of the movie. No. Just hear Keanu Reeves scream, "You suck my dick." No.
Like the most thing you do not expect.
The most Keanu Reeves sound I've ever heard in my life.
But it's something that if you haven't seen it yet, it's one of those kind of movies that is it the best movie in the world? No, obviously, but it's like when you see the cinematography in it.
Is it the best John Constantine movie ever? Yes.
Oh,
is it the only John Constantine movie ever? Yes.
For the moment, yeah.
If there's only one, it has to be the best. I guess it can be the best and the worst.
Yeah, yeah. I will say though, for the amount, their budget being between 70 and 100 million, they actually had really good cinematography in it.
You remember the scene where that demon attacks him and he uses a cricket in a matchbook?
Oh yeah, where he, the scarab thing where he shakes it and it.
What's that thing from? What was its significance that was so powerful? Like it kept disorienting the demon.
It was something that
I know.
I remember
I love shit like that when it's like all these little lore items and weapons and stuff, like the cloth, the spear, the cricket. Mm-hmm. That shit is my jam. Then the fucking the cross in the water, the fucking gun.
That's the thing though, like
all those fucking artifacts and stuff is just it's too good.
For whenever it came out, it was not like the most action heavy movie. but whenever you watch it for what it is, it's really good. Like when you go back and watch it, it was rated, I think, a 5.5 from New York Times or something like that. Whenever it first came out, you go back and watch it now, and it's like, damn, compared to the movies we got now, like they took time to set up the shots for most of the time, taking it from like a cinematography angle, the way they did the lighting, the way they did the framing of the characters and stuff like that, it was like perfect almost. So the guy that directed it, he did a really damn good job.
Well, it's Hunger Games, isn't it?
Yeah.
That shit made $1 billion.
I don't remember his name, but yeah.
His name is Hunger Games.
Hunger Games now.
You know, Jennifer Lawrence is in a new movie called No Hard Feelings, and she's hired by this couple to basically bang their son,
Right.
and get him out of out of his shell before he goes to college. Mm-hmm. She does it because she just lost her car, and she's an Uber driver. She doesn't drive. Her job, and she can't afford the mortgage on the house her mom left her. She'll lose the house, so she's desperate, and so they'll give her a car if she agrees to do all this stuff, right? It's a really funny, it's a recent, really funny comedy, apparently. There's a scene I saw, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen scenes of it, where they're going skinny dipping in the ocean, and these teenagers come and they try to steal their clothes, right? And she comes out, ass naked, and beats the fuck out of all three of them, while she's naked the whole time. It's so fucking funny. She fucking suplexes the guy. And she takes one of the guys hits her in the back like 3 times with like a head, like with a fucking towel, just whipping the they're just she's fist fighting all 3 of them. And they run away. So you're fucking crazy. She's like, you say out of Montauk, New Jersey. It's such a fun. It's so weird seeing her, Jennifer Lawrence, right? This A-list actress, ass naked, having a fist fight. It's such an odd step, you know. But hey, she's game. I guess I can watch.
No, it's just body double.
No, it was just her.
You sure?
Like you see her fucking full body come out head first. Here's how you tell it's not a body double. If you can see their head, at least for the good portion of it, it's her. Well, body double usually it cuts away, and it's for some reason just their lower body or their back, and then it cuts back to just their face. That's the body double.
But with CGI now.
Don't you ruin this for me? Don't you ruin this for me?
But with that, anything else to add before we head out?
What's a good line from that movie?
I mean, I actually had quite a few.
I love good lines of dialogue. Oh yeah, I guess it's like, are you ready? No.
See, the best one for me is whenever whenever he was exercising that girl, he leaned down. He's like, "Hey, asshole, this is John Constantine." And then just shoves that one like silver piece onto its forehead, make it scream.
That's another item. What's that?
I don't remember what it actually is.
You know, made me watch this movie to document all this goddamn items. Because I remember that fucking spear made that guy's body like indestructible. Got hit by a fucking car. That car like caved in.
Yeah, and he was fine.
And he's like, what the fuck, bro? Wasn't he walking so much his fucking feet started to just bled behind him?
Yeah. And
then he gave it to somebody, and then he just fucking dies, doesn't he? I can't remember what he did with the spear.
No, he had it all the way up until Maman possessed, what's her name?
Oh, okay.
Like all the way to the end.
Damn.
Because as soon as he popped out of the pool, which was funny, but she started firing at him because she's a police officer, so she had a gun on her.
Yeah.
It just went straight through him, hitting the tiles behind him.
Oh, damn.
See, now you're going to have to go back and watch it. But with that, we will see you guys on the next one.